How are y'all doing? Whoa, so weird. Right when I started the live, already comments. I guess you guys get notifications before I even start. It is Thursday in California. A little past, is it past 1? 1 p.m.? I don't even know. Oh, I could look from your comments. 1:34 p.m. in California. I've been editing like cray the past few days, and I got really burnt out. And I'm gonna be a little late for. Usually, I like to upload on this channel Tuesday and Thursday, and then my Sweet and Tasty it's on Wednesday. But actually, the CES video, my recent video on this channel, it took a really long time to edit. I had so much footage, and although like that video was about 10 minutes, 11 minutes long, it took a really long time to edit. And then after I uploaded another video to my other channel yesterday, I got so burnt out. And then on top of that, I'm planning for the my next trip to Korea. I have to be there during the Olympic time. I'm doing a collaboration with a company. So yeah, I've been trying to like hold myself together, but yeah, gotta admit it when you're burnt out. So I just meditated and I'm like, I wanna give you guys attention. Um, I'm still gonna upload videos on this channel, don't worry about that. But today, I wanted to do a live stream Q&A. Uh, and I'm still in my pajamas. This is my room. I recently redid my room. Before, my room was terrible. It was messy and yeah. But finally I got my bed sheets and oh, I forgot to do my bed, so hold on. Okay, done. Alright, so thank you guys, everyone who is here. And oh, it looks like someone did a contribution. Let me do a shout out to you. Lily Gamer Musically Lover, $1. Thank you so much. I see people from Germany, Sophia G, Wolf Girl 10324. I like your room. My room likes you. Yeah, so basically every morning when I wake up, I like to hit the gym for like 10 minutes, or like I like to go for a walk around the neighborhood, and I do it all in my pajamas. And then I start editing, I start writing business emails and whatnot. So although I'm still in my pajamas, I have been productive, FYI. So today we're gonna be having MRE food. MRE stands for meal ready to eat. I had this, I bought this maybe a year ago. I hope it still tastes decent. I bought this a year ago after I came back from my Asia trip, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna film a mukbang with it. But I never did. I just kept featuring other type of food. So I thought, okay, I've been cleaning my room all the time, and I'm like, I gotta get rid of this. I don't want to just throw it out. I want to show you guys. And I'm curious, I've never had MRE food before. So it might be terrible, it might be good, and you guys are part of this experience. And thank you for joining me from Scotland and Vietnam. Yeah, Tracy Groves. Hi, Mina. I'm in my pajamas too, although I'm quite sick. I hope you feel better very soon. Southern Illinois, that's where Tracy is from. So I'm gonna be addressing as many questions from you guys as I can. And you know, as you may know, the comments go by pretty fast, so I'm gonna do my best to run along your speed. At the same time, I want to show you what this food tastes like. So this is my Swiss Army knife, which I got it engraved in 2009. Ooh, that's almost 10 years ago. That's when I went to Switzerland, and I was like, I gotta get this as a souvenir. Usually I don't buy too many souvenirs unless it's like useful. And this one, let's find the scissor one. Doink! Oh, as you can tell, I don't use it much often. I don't use it often, so I don't use this often, but when I do use it, it's very useful. I probably use it like once every 3 months. So, a shout out from Canada, Tiana. Rihanna Zamora, how old are you? Oh, you guys, I made a vlog on that. I'm 30 now. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like 30. I still feel young. Except on days I edit really long hours, I still feel young. So let's open this up. Brett LaFond. Like I said, I'm 30 now. Whew. Maybe I need bigger scissors. All right. You know, this got so dusty and I wiped it off with rubbing alcohol, and what happened was the ink started wiping off with the rubbing alcohol. So yeah, don't use rubbing alcohol to clean your MRE bags. Ooh, this is cool. You guys, I'm gonna answer a question before I show you the contents of this package. Parisian penguin. Ooh, I didn't know penguins can come from Paris. What do you like most about YouTube? I think YouTube, it is a very... Okay, so YouTube is a very different animal compared to 10 years ago. But, you know, the interaction, like, we're doing, you know, this interaction on YouTube right now. And it's a great platform in terms of sharing your work. And, like, a lot of companies see YouTube as a marketing tool. But in the beginning, it wasn't seen as a marketing tool. It was seen more like, you know, making fun content, making content that people enjoy. So I think staying true to that as possible. You know, I don't like to, you know, a lot of companies approach me to sell things and promote their company, but oftentimes I say no because to me it's not genuine to always be selling stuff. I just want to focus on the food and the travel, you know. If anything, I'm selling the idea of travel and to experience other things in the world and to have an open mind about different cultures and people. You know, that's actually my main mission, is to open my eyes and open other people's eyes to different cultures, different food, just everything what's out there. There's still so much to see. I know I made a lot of travel videos, but man, there's so much beauty out there still left to check out and a lot of wonderful people to meet. So, okay, so I'm gonna show you the contents of this. Can you see? So I thought it was gonna be like, you know, when you go to the grocery shop, they have, what is it called? You know, microwave, you know, microwave dinner. They just come in like a plastic packaging, kind of like airplane food. I thought it would be that kind of plating, but actually it's like, they give you little packets of different stuff. So we have utensils, and inside, oh, they just gave us only a spoon. There's a towel in there as well. What's this? Oatmeal cookies. And nut and raisin mix. This might be promising. This is like good food to put in a granola, I suppose. And what's this? Fruit punch flavored drink mix. Okay, so if I was in high school and I saw fruit punch, I'd be like super excited, but this might give me a sugar rush, so maybe I'll skip this one. All right. And what's this? It's in Spanish. This side is all in Spanish, and then the other side is lentils. It says lentil stew with potatoes and ham. So when I show it to you like this, I have to read it in mirror image, and ham looks like ma in the mirror image. All right. And then someone asked me, is that Spanish? I think it is Spanish. Oh no, I think it is Spanish. Oh, see, there's Spanish here, and then this must be French, because avec means with. All right. They give us a little Halloween candy. And then, what's this? Crackers. You see, all the air is sucked out. You know, like when you go to the store and you buy chips and crackers, there's always so much air in that packaging. But here, all the air is sucked out. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna answer a question right now. I'm gonna give you guys as much attention. All right. It's actually getting quite hot in here. Let me take this off. Alright, so someone's like, what's hanging on the top of your bed? Who asked me that? I think that's the Ethiopian language. I'm not those characters. But this is my macram, I think you call it. Macrame. But anyhow, like, I put a bunch of photos on it, and they're just the strings. So, oh, it's hot. Okay, let's open this. Becky Lynch, how is it like to travel the world so much, and how do you find the time to? You know, I don't have a lot of time. I edit a lot of videos, and actually oftentimes I get stressed before a trip because I need to do a lot of planning, and then when I'm traveling, it's not like I'm just having fun. I'm having fun, but I'm filming and I'm editing constantly. So, but you know, like for me, I don't like to travel just for fun. I would like to travel just for fun for a couple days, but if it's like longer term travel or frequent travel, then I like to have a mission. So for me, it's like, you know, wait, what was your question? My short-term memory is terrible. I hope I answered your question. I'm terrible, sorry. Forgive me. If you're wondering what this is, it's actually not a table. It's my typewriter from the 1920s. I found it at like a market, outdoor market, and I only bought it for $20. Alright, you guys. Ooh. Liquidy. Very liquidy. Doesn't feel like many lentils in there. It just feels very watery. Next question. Esmeralda Hopik. No hate, but you're very skinny and it freaks me out. By the way, I love you. Hey, thank you for loving me even if I freak you out. Actually, like, I gained weight these days, which is fine because when the weather gets colder, I freeze. So I'd rather, it's okay, I gain a little bit of weight and I get that like cushion so I stay warm. It's like wearing a little extra jacket by gaining weight. But yeah, it's just bones, like how you're born with. I just have small bones, but then my face bone is big. So if you just see my face, I don't look that skinny. But if you see my arm, you're like, whoa, such a difference. All right, let's open this. I want to ask you guys, should I eat the lentils first? Or maybe I'll open the crackers. Because once I open the lentils and I put it on the typewriter, it's going to leak because it's watery. So let's have some crackers. All right. Wow! It's so square. I've never seen crackers so cute like this. It's so proper. I mean, look at how, aside from the fact that some of it is chipped, it's like square. And I think the cracker underneath it is actually less cracked. Just kidding, I just cracked it. Okay, let's admire how this shape is. Look at how perfect those holes are. Good ventilation, you guys. Okay, and then like if you see the sides, little like what do you call it? Little crevices in there. So then that way when you crack it, it cracks perfectly in half. Not bad. Ooh, it definitely makes my mouth very dry. It's okay, I have water. You know, not bad. It tastes a little bit buttery. It's very likable. It's like saltine crackers, but without the additional salt sprinkled on it. All right, time to answer another question. Farah Adel, what's your favorite juice? I love you, Mina. Thanks for the love. You know, my favorite juice is coconut. Anything with coconut. But preferably not like a packaged coconut. I want like a fresh baby coconut. Oh, there's nothing that beats that. You know, like it's a hit or miss with baby coconuts, because sometimes it's sweet, other times it's bland. But you know what? There's a surprise factor when you eat fresh coconuts. Alright. Sarah, I ate a whole pizza today plus a sandwich. Whoa. You should have filmed my mukbang if you could eat a whole pizza. I don't think I've ever eaten a whole pizza myself. Depends how big the size is. Next question. Shostak Anyamus, what's the funniest thing that happened to you while you're traveling? You know, like coincidences make me laugh. Coincidences can be a little freaky, but it's like the fact that, you know, I've met travelers twice in a different city. And I was just like, wow, what are the chances of us meeting again? We never had exchanged phone numbers or any contact, but we just end up being, first we met. There's an example. This French Vietnamese guy I met in Cambodia in Angkor Wat, the temples. And then 2 days later, I saw him walking in another city. And I was like, wow, those kind of things make me laugh. It's just like, what are the chances? It's amazing. All right. Oh no, I just spilled a bunch of nuts. All right, so this one, it says on the outside, nut and raisin mix. Someone asked me, who is it? David Klein. Do you have cats? No. I have photos of cats. Okay, so here, on my camera. Usually I have my camera like on the 180 degrees. This time I put the lens here, so I keep looking over here, but actually I gotta look here to make more eye contact. So this is the nuts. We have raisins. We have peanut, which I normally don't have. Looks like this is macadamia nut. Tastes a little old, to be honest. A little stale. But you know what? If you're in an emergency, it's a natural disaster, even stale nuts taste really good. So there's pumpkin seeds. Yeah. There's one almond. They're pretty healthy. It's not salted. It's not heavily coated with sugar. The sweetness comes from the dried raisin. Not bad, not bad. Right. SS writes, do you plan on visiting India anytime soon? I would love to. Actually, you guys have been requesting, a lot of people have been requesting, when are you gonna go to India, when are you gonna go to Philippines? So I'm thinking, okay, I wanna try to make that all happen in 2018 or 2019 by the latest. Because although you could think, oh, you could go to many countries in 1 year, it's actually, I have to think about budgeting and I have to make time to edit and yeah, gotta save some money too, you know? And it takes a lot of research on deciding what I want to film. So, wow, why is it so hot? You guys are making this room feel hot. Just your digital presence is making me sweat. Woo! All right, so we're gonna try oatmeal cookies next. Yeah? I know this is more of a dessert thing, but if I open the lentil, it's gonna, you know, pour out into my typewriter, as I mentioned before. So, oh, I thought it was gonna be rectangles, but it's legit cookies, 4 cookies. You guys, about 2 days ago, there was an earthquake in San Jose area. Actually, it was closer to Santa Cruz. It was, I think it was Watsonville. I think that's where the earthquake was, the epicenter. But I felt it in my hometown in Campbell. And it got me thinking, oh, I should probably save up more water, bottled water, and more emergency food. So yeah, like there's been a lot more earthquakes lately. It's a little freaky. I mean, I love post-apocalyptic movies and like shows, but when it happens in real life, it's not so fun anymore, is it? It's only when it's a fantasy it's fun. I'm like, I better start going to the gym more so I'm ready for this. Like if I need to outrun zombies or outrun the tsunami, like I better be ready, you know? All right, so here's the oatmeal cookie. Ah, sweet. Oh, it's sweet and but not too sweet where it's like, oh, just smelling it makes you thirsty. It's like it's giving you a hug. Oh, you know how when little babies, they wrap their hands, their small hands around your finger and you're like, oh, so cute. It has that kind of sweet smell to it. Texturally a little bit stale, but not too bad. It's bearable. Now, I don't know if it's because I bought this a year ago or if it's naturally a little bit stale-ish. Next question. Jason Tron. Do you like anime? If yes, what anime? Ooh, I used to watch a lot more anime. These days, not so much. I remember... What anime did I watch? I watched, I think the last one was Attack of the Titans, which was a little bit creepy if you ask me, graphically. They're like, the Titans are like giants eating the humans. Man, that's some freaky shite right there in real life. Just think about it. I'm sure there's a lot of awesome anime out these days. I'm just not up to date as much. You know, there's so many things to keep updated with. You know, there's so many shows out on TV, on Netflix, on this channel, on that channel, on this platform. There's so much going on. And I'm just like, I gotta edit this video, you know? There's only so much one person can do and so much one person can watch. And I know there are so many things you guys can be doing, but you are here with me watching this live stream. So thank you so much for being here and commenting and trying out MRE food with me. Next question. Farah Adele. Did I answer your question already? Another question? Well, just in case I haven't. What do you usually do to relax, especially when you're traveling and editing so much? You know, for me, my favorite way to relax is to meditate as well as get a massage. But it depends on where I'm in the world because massages can be very expensive, for example, in San Francisco. But if I were in Bangkok, then I'd be more inclined to go to massage frequently because it's way cheaper there. So when I'm back in the States, when I'm back at home and I'm trying to relax, I like to be away from glowing screens because my eyes get very tired from editing. So I try to avoid getting red eye. But sometimes I'll get red eye, like literally just like veins, red veins popping on my eye because I'm like so tired from looking at the screen. So for me, it's like, once again, meditating or just going out, hiking, seeing nature, walking, yeah, and getting a massage if it's affordable in the area. Yeah, and reading too. Yeah, I like to read at night. So some people who are joining us, where did it go? Alicia Kitty Cat Gaming. I'm eating MRE food. MRE is meal ready to go food. Basically, like you eat it when there's emergency happening. For example, if there's an earthquake and there's not a lot of you don't have a kitchen to cook, there's all the restaurants are closed because there's an earthquake or some kind of disaster, but you have this meal ready food. So this is emergency food. But I've had this emergency food for a year, so I need to restock. You guys, we're gonna have our entree. The lentil. This one, once I open it, I gotta just focus on it, or else it's gonna spill. Lentil stew in a plastic packaging. Someone was like, Heidi, Heidi ho. Do you like cooking, Mina? Yes, I do. I would like to cook more. Most days I'm just so focused on editing videos, but I would like to cook more on a regular basis. I feel like the more you cook, the more well-versed you are going to be speaking about food. Not always, but there's a higher chance of expanding your vocabulary. Because there's all these like actual, like, it could get very technical, all these words that chefs may use. So it's like, if I start using those words, it might actually confuse some viewers and could be a turnoff. So I wanna give food reviews that's like relatable and fun and not what's that word? Oh my gosh, what's that word? Anyhow, someone with Heidi ho ho howdy ho, something like that. You were asking me, what is that poster? All those photos. So all these right here, those are photos of K-pop stars. I actually put those up because I wanted to make a filming area for my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV, and that channel is focused on everything Korea. And I have a large audience there who loves K-pop. So I put those up. But I'm thinking to put plants up there instead, like photos of illustrations, like botanical illustrations. I'm thinking about putting that up in place of the K-pop stars. So yeah, someone's like, who was it? Someone said, Kiana Doyle, do you like BTS? Yes. It's hard not to like BTS. Oppa's Dirty Mochi. Nice name. Mina, be careful, the suit might be out of date. Actually, you guys, there is a date over here. What does it say? Is that the date? No, it's actually not a date. You guys, I should probably look at the date of this, right? I don't want to get sick. I feel like it should be okay. There is no date. There's no date. So we'll just try a little bit of it, and it smells pretty good actually. Not that bad at all. Someone's like, Mike Samara, what would you do when there's an earthquake? First, I don't move. First, I'm like, okay, how long is this gonna last? How bad is it? Number one, like whenever there's a natural disaster, try not to freak out. Be calm, because if you freak out, you're just going everywhere and then you're not thinking. You're actually wasting time by being crazy, because, you know, every second is very precious. So you gotta calm yourself down and then think, okay, what can I do? I might not survive, but what can I do? How can I increase my chances? You know? Okay, so let's have some of this lentil stew. Someone asked me, Sonia M., what is your zodiac sign? I'm born on December 13, which makes me a Sagittarius. Poncho Nav, have you ever been in a natural disaster before? No. No. I don't think I did, unless maybe I have bad memory. J Journey, how many emergency food products do you have? It's just this, and I have one more in my shelf. So I bought it actually not to do emergency preparedness. I bought it to actually do food review. Okay, so how it looks on the inside. Oh, I hope I don't spill while I'm trying to show you. Okay, what's inside there? You see, I think that's potato. Potato and, I mean, imagine I have had this in my room for a year. If the potatoes are still edible, how much preservative is inside? Probably won't eat this whole thing. Let's see. Ingredients include water, dehydrated potatoes, cubed ham. Water is added. The water is added, but the water is cured with salt. It says the water is cured with water. Salt, sodium, phosphate, sodium, erythorbate, and sodium nitrite. Usually you don't want to eat food that you can't pronounce, actually. Dehydrated carrots, lentils, modified food starch, garlic, canola oil, not a good oil to eat. I'll just try one. Maybe I'll just try like 1 or 2 spoonfuls. So in case it is like really expired, I don't want to get sick. I gotta function tomorrow, edit more videos, you know? So there's also dehydrated onions and beef flavors. It contains beef fat. Shall we? Tracy Grove says MREs are good for up to 5 years. Awesome. Juju B, thank you so much. Mina, Juju B gave me $5. Thank you so much. Mina, I have to leave, but my daughter and I love watching you. Love from Los Gatos. Oh, we're not too far away from each other. Hopefully you'll do more live streams. There will be more live streams. And for you, I will give you a crunch. Actually, I didn't give a crunch to the first person who contributed. So if you're still here, that's for you, that crunch. I'm making a huge mess. That's okay. There's something called a vacuum cleaner. All right, so let's have a bite of this lentil stew that doesn't expire for about 5 years. Here's a close-up. It looks semi-appetizing. I'm just kidding, I'm still alive. All right. Not bad. It's a bit salty, but if it's too salty for you, you have some cracker with it. You know, if you have rice or like quinoa, you could enjoy it with quinoa. Let's see, how do I describe more of this? You know what? It does taste, it doesn't taste that bad. I was expecting to be terrible. Okay, so like nothing like a fresh lentil stew is gonna beat this, right? But if you're in an emergency, not too bad. Not too bad. Inconvenient consequences, great username. €5, thank you so much. This crunch is for you. You listen? Are you listening? Come close. That crunch for you. Remember that. So, do you guys have MRE food at your house? Or like maybe even emergency food? Do you have bottled water stored in your house? You know, these are things that might be good. Might be good to consider. Yeah. Right after an earthquake happens, I'm like, oh, I gotta have more food in my house. And then the next day I forget, you know. But I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down right now so I remember. And I hope that you guys remember too, to buy extra bottled water as well as a Band-Aid kit, you know. So, is that my booty? I think that's my booty. All right, buy ER food. My banana pen and my very neat writing. Buy ER food. So I hope you guys buy ER food too, because you never know when there's an emergency that comes up. One of my fears is there's a natural disaster, and then I go to the store and all the food is gone. It's like in those post-apocalyptic films. Wow, that can happen. It has happened before, where people just run out of food and water. That's scary. That's like, water is a source of life. All right, so let's have another bite of this. It's not too bad. Okay, strangely, like, the first bite was the best bite, and afterwards, every preceding bite gets weirder. For some reason, there's like this aftertaste. Hold on, is it an aftertaste, or is it like there the whole time? First, the minute it's in there, the first few seconds is decent, and then towards the end, it's a little bit weird, but then I feel like you could head out. I'm gonna answer 2 more questions and then say bye-bye, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me so far. What are the 2 questions going to be? Okay, maybe I'll do more than 2 questions. Adam Estelane. Mina, have you ever read Harry Potter? Yes, I did. When I was in 5th grade, when I was 10 years old, I read Harry Potter, the first one. That was 20 years ago. Time flies. Okay, second question. Crystal Summit. Can I ask which eyeliner you're usually using? Always looks good. It is by Etude House, called Drawing Show. Most of the time it is waterproof, but if you don't have makeup remover, you could just use water and still remove it by rubbing it gently. But overall, it doesn't wipe off easily. Let's see. Jimin the Cute Mochi. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Hard to say. There's a lot of talented YouTubers out there, and some of them are just really good at speaking on the camera. Others, their strength is in editing. Other people, I love like the concepts they come up with. Yeah, there's just so many good YouTubers. You know what? Yeah, I really like Chris to You. I love the way she edits. Very, very creative. Very fun to watch. Some videos, like some YouTube videos. Oh, The Vampire at Midnight. $5. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you this crunch. I like vampires, and I love midnight. Yeah, so let Chris you know that I sent you to her if it's your first time hearing about her. All right, Lily Gear, Musically Lover, $1. Thank you. Okay, let me get the other cracker out for this crunch for you. Oh, this is for you. Remember. All right, one more question and then gotta peace out. Lots of questions. Isra A. Base, what's your favorite show to watch recently? I usually watch a lot of pilot episodes. There's so many shows out and so many shows seem interesting. So I rarely get sucked into one show. I just watch like the first episode to get an idea of it. Black Mirror is a little bit dark, but I really enjoy watching that one. Too many episodes of Black Mirror really gets me in a kind of weird mood, so I can only handle 1 episode a day. I watched 2 in a row and I was like, probably shouldn't have done that. I went to the gym, made endorphins, and I was okay again. Alex Nye, $5. Thank you so much. Hi, Miss Mina. I don't really have a question, but I just want to say hi, and I would love a crunch. You're the most charming person on the planet. Thank you so much for thinking of me as a charming person. And this is a crunch dedicated just for you. That was a crunch with a lot of mess. You know, extra pieces of cracker snowed. So, All right, you guys. It is time to say goodbye, but it is not the last goodbye, don't worry. More live streams to come and more videos to come. So once again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this live stream, crunching with me, munching with me. Yeah, so goodbye everyone, see you. And don't forget to stock up on your emergency food. You just never know. And I don't want you to die from dehydration or hunger, okay? Okay? Promise me. Okay.